Hi, Toopy. Hi, Tony. Hi, Mr. Lee. Okay, you guys wanted to know how to make homemade macaroni and cheese? This is my version because I saw yours and oh my gosh, it looked like soup in a bowl. Okay, now this is an old style Corningware dish. Gosh, we've had this thing since I was a little kid and I'm 39. Okay, it's a 4-quart Corningware dish. Okay, so it's pretty deep. Okay, this is the one I use. Okay, this one ingredient that I noticed that you didn't get that I use is this right here. Okay, the Campbell's, okay, cheddar cheese soup. Okay, then you need a 1-pound bag or block of cheese. I prefer to use the block, but today I'm tired, so I'm going to do it with the grated cheddar cheese. Okay, and then I do it with whatever brand of noodles you want, but today I'm going to use these ones. I use the large elbows today, which is the 1-pound package. Okay, you can use elbow noodles, you can use the shells, you can use bow ties, you can use whatever you prefer. I prefer to use the cooking noodles. You used instant noodles. That's probably why it came out a little sloopy. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to boil your water, obviously boil your noodles, okay? Then in my 4-quart, or I'm sorry, I don't know how to make it smaller. You could try to make it smaller, but you can freeze it. Is you want to go ahead and coat the top edge of your dish, okay? About yay so far down, just about the top half, because this is where the cheese on the top is going to be, and it'll stick. You can do the whole thing if you want. I usually don't, but I will today for you, okay? So cook your noodles, okay? Then you're going to take about half of your noodles and throw them in your dish, okay? They've already been drained, okay? I don't know why I'm doing this. I drain this other half. Then to those noodles, you're going to go ahead and add the whole can of the Campbell cheese soup. Okay, so now I got the cheese soup in there, okay? Now you're going to go ahead, you're going to put, I don't know, not half the bag, but a good, little over 1/4 to a half of the bag of cheese, okay, into the bottom of the dish, okay? Then go ahead and stir it up, okay? And you already start to see it's going to look kind of really thick, really cheesy, okay? The other version you can do if you want, you can melt your cheese like everybody was saying on the stove with a little bit of cheese in the cheese soup. I don't do it that way. I do it sheet way. You'll see it's really thick. This is where you're going to go ahead and add your milk. Now, I'm sorry, I don't know the recipe. This is Italian style. Go ahead and pour just about maybe 1/4 cup of milk. Okay. Go ahead and start mixing it. You can already see it's moistening up, if you can see that. See how it's moistening up? Okay. It's moist, but it's not soggy. Okay, and that was only about 1/4 cup of milk is all I put in there, okay? So once you got that a little bit coated, okay, Toopy's probably going, yummy. I know your son likes macaroni and cheese too. You can't eat it at this point. I choose not to, because to me it's not hot because your cheese cools it off. Then add the rest of your noodles. Okay, so now I have a whole pound of noodles in there, okay? Now you're going to go ahead and add maybe another 1/4 of the bag of cheese. Okay, you want to leave a little bit, okay? Because that's going to be your topping on top. Now you're going to go ahead and mix this in. And like I said, I have froze this before I've cooked it, and then I've put it in little dishes and freeze it. My house, my dad and I, a family of 4 or 5, this is pretty much a dinner for a family of 4 or 5. We have 2 people. We can eat this within like 2 days because my dad eats it like crazy. Okay, so you can already see, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can't see that in the video. Okay, you can see it's real cheesy, real stringy. Okay, I like mine kind of thick. You can add your milk at this point if you want, to make it a little bit more creamy. So I'm going to add just a little. So you can see I'm not putting that much milk in, okay? And stir it up. And you can see how much more cheesy that made that. Okay, knock it off. Okay, now, I did that, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of my cheese. Okay, oops, I kind of poured out. And I'm going to coat the top. My cheese didn't chunk on me. Okay, then I'm going to coat my top. Okay, simple, right? One pan, boom, done. Okay, 5-minute prep. So when I was explaining it, okay? Probably do 3 if you're doing it by yourself. So you can see what it looks like, okay? Now, I'm going to bake this at 350 for about 20 minutes once your oven's hot. And you'll see, because all your cheese right here is going to melt, and take it out and you're ready to eat. I hope Tupi likes it. Hi, Mr. Lee. Hi, Tony. Hi, family. Love you guys.